What's up, Red Squad guys? Welcome back to the channel, and as you can tell from the title, I'll be doing another concept video called the 2018 FIFA World Cup Club version, where I take the most successful clubs in the history of each of the 32 nations participating at the 2018 World Cup and put them against each other to see who will come out the victor. I'm going to use the same groups and everything, but it's going to be replaced by their most successful clubs. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So guys, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to go from Group A to Group H, and I'm going to let you know which two teams I think is going to make it to the round of 16, and then from the round of 16 to the finals, I'm going to give you the score lines and whatnot. So let's start with Group A. In Group A, we have Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Uruguay. So instead of using these four countries, I'm going to replace them with the most successful club from each of these countries. So let's start with Russia. Their most successful team is Spartak Moscow with 10 titles in the Russian Premier League. For Saudi Arabia, their most successful team is Al Hilal with 14 titles in the Saudi Arabian Pro League. And for Egypt, their most successful club is Al Ahly with 40 league titles in the Egyptian Premier League. And for Uruguay, their most successful club is Peñarol with 49 league titles in the Uruguayan Primera División. So in this group, we have Spartak Moscow, Al Hilal, Al Ahly, and Peñarol. Who I think will make it out of this group? I'm going to go with Spartak Moscow number 1, Al Ahly number 2, Peñarol in number 3, and Al Hilal in the 4th position. Spartak Moscow and Al Ahly move on to the round of 16. Let's move on to Group B, where we have Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and Iran. For Portugal, the most successful team is Benfica with 36 league titles in the Liga NOS. And then for Spain, we have Real Madrid coming in with 33 league titles in La Liga. For Morocco, we have Wydad Casablanca, or Wydad Casablanca, however you want to pronounce it, with 19 titles in the Batola. And for Iran, we have Persepolis coming in with 11 league titles in the Persian Gulf Pro League. So, Benfica, Real Madrid, Wydad Casablanca, and Persepolis. I have Real Madrid topping the group, Benfica coming in second, Persepolis of Iran coming in third, and Wydad Casablanca of Morocco finishing bottom. So Real Madrid and Benfica join Spartak Moscow and Al Ahly in the round of 16. On to Group C, where we have France, Australia, Peru, and Denmark. The most successful team from France goes to Saint-Étienne with 10 league titles. I bet a lot of you guys thought it would have been PSG, but PSG will surpass them sooner than later. But for Australia, their most successful team is Sydney FC with 3 league titles in the Australian A-League. And for Peru, it's Universitario with 26 league titles in the Peruvian Primera División. And for Denmark, it's FC Copenhagen with 12 league titles in the Alka Super Liga. So in Group C, we have Saint-Étienne, Sydney FC, Universitario, and FC Copenhagen battling now for 2 places in the round of 16. Well, I'm going to actually go for Saint-Étienne to top this group, with FC Copenhagen coming in second, Universitario coming in third, and Sydney FC placing bottom of the group. So Saint-Étienne of France and FC Copenhagen of Denmark moves on to the round of 16. So on to Group D, where we have Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, and Nigeria. In Argentina, the most successful club is River Plate with 36 league titles in the Argentina Primera División. In Iceland, it's Valur with 21 league titles in the Ervasdil Kala. In Croatia, it's Dinamo Zagreb with 18 league titles in the Croatian Prva Liga. And for Nigeria, it's Eyimba with 7 league titles in the Nigerian Pro League. Well, for Group D, which is the group of death in the World Cup, but I don't think it's a group of death for the clubs. But Dinamo Zagreb is going to top this group. and Valur of Iceland is going to continue what Iceland has been doing since Euro 2016 and they're going to move on to the round of 16. Another fairy tale for an Icelandic team. We have River Plate of Argentina, disappointing in the tournament. They will place third, and Eyimba of Nigeria last in the group. So Dinamo Zagreb and Valor move on to the round of 16. For Group E, we have Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica, and Serbia. The teams who will replace them are Palmyra, the most successful club in Brazil with 9 titles. And then we have Grasshopper from Switzerland with 27 league titles in the Raiffeisen Super League. Then for Costa Rica, we have Saprissa with 33 league titles in the Liga FPD. And for Serbia, we have Red Star Belgrade with 28 league titles in the Serbian Superliga. Red Star and Partizan Belgrade were tied on 27 league titles, but Red Star now moves up to 28. So the two teams I think will make it to the round of 16 from Group E are Palmeiras, number 1. Number 2, we have Red Star Belgrade. Number 3, FC Grasshopper or Grasshopper FC, and Saprissa coming in last, the team from Costa Rica. So Palmeiras and Red Star Belgrade moves on to the round of 16. In Group F, we have Germany, Mexico, Sweden, and Korea Republic. For Germany, Bayern Munich is the most successful club with 28 titles in the German Bundesliga. And for Mexico, the most successful club is Club America with 12 titles in the Liga MX. For Sweden, it's Malmö FF with 23 league titles in the Allsvenskan. And for Korea Republic, it's Seonnam FC with 7 titles in the K-League. Of course, I think Bayern Munich is going to top this group easy. Coming in second is Club America of the Liga MX. And coming in third, Malmö FF, fourth, Seonnam FC. So Bayern Munich and Club America moves on to the round of 16. And last but not least, Group G, where we have Belgium, Panama, Tunisia, and England. RSC Anderlecht is going to be representing Belgium with 34 titles in the Jupiler Pro League. For Panama, Arabe Unido with 13 league titles in the Liga Panameña de Football. What the fuck? For Tunisia, Espérance de Tunis with 28 league titles in the Liga Professionnelle 1. And for England, Manchester United with 20 league titles in the English Premier League. Not Manchester City. I'm only wearing the 2018-19 jersey to represent us, even though we will not be participating in this tournament. But maybe another tournament coming up very, very soon, where I put all the winners of this season's competitions in a tournament. So look out for that. So for Group G, I'm going with a twist. I think Espérance de Tunis will top the group. Manchester United coming in second. Coming in third will be Anderlecht, and fourth, Arabe Unido. You guys like that twist, right? Man United second. So Espérance and Man United go into the round of 16. And last but not least, Group H, where we have Poland, Senegal, Colombia, and Japan. For Poland, Garnik Zabrze is the most successful club with 14 league titles in the Ekstraklasa. And for Senegal, ASC Diaraf with 11 league titles in the Senegal Premier League. For Colombia, Atletico Nacional with 16 league titles. And for Japan, Kashima Antlers with 7 league titles in the J-League. I'm going to go for Atletico Nacional and Kashima Antlers to make it to the round of 16, Garnik Zabrze of Poland, and ASC Diaraf of Senegal misses out. So this is where it gets exciting, the round of 16. So in the round of 16, we have Spartak Moscow of Russia facing Benfica of Portugal. So is that an indication that Russia would face Portugal at the 2018 World Cup? Maybe. So I have Benfica defeating Spartak Moscow 3-1. Benfica move on to the quarterfinals. For the second round of 16 match, Real Madrid of Spain versus Al Ahly of Egypt. Real Madrid wins it emphatically 5-1. They move on to the quarterfinals. Third round of 16 match, Saint-Étienne of France versus Valor of Iceland. Valor continue their fairy tale run by defeating Saint-Étienne 1-0. move on to the quarterfinals. So for the fourth round of 16 match, we have Dinamo Zagreb of Croatia versus FC Copenhagen of Denmark. Dinamo Zagreb wins it 6-0. FC Copenhagen suffers a meltdown and exits the tournament. Dinamo Zagreb move on to the quarterfinals. For the fifth round of 16 match, we have Palmyra of Brazil facing Club America of Mexico. Wow. Palmyra wins it 2-1, moves on to the quarterfinals. For the sixth round of 16 matchup, we have Bayern Munich of Germany playing Red Star Belgrade from Serbia. Bayern Munich wins it 3-1, of course, moves on to the quarterfinals. For the seventh round of 16 match, we have Esperance de Tunis from Tunisia versus Kashima Atlas of Japan. The match ends 0-0 after extra time, and Esperance wins it 4-3 in the penalty shootout. Esperance moves on to the quarterfinals. And for the last round of 16 match, Atletico Nacional of Colombia versus Man United of England. Atletico Nacional wins it 1-0 to create one of the biggest upsets of the tournament. Atletico Nacional moves on to the quarterfinals. Sorry, Man United fans. I know you would hate me for this, but there got to be an upset somewhere, and I got to go with the Man United upset. So, apologize for that. But, sorry, not sorry though. So guys, let's move on to the quarterfinals, where we have Benfica from Portugal facing Valor from Iceland. Benfica wins the match 3-2. It was a frantic battle, but Benfica prevailed. For the second quarterfinal match, we have Real Madrid of Spain playing Dinamo Zagreb of Croatia. Real Madrid wins it 3-0. No upsets here. They move on to the semi-finals. On to the third quarterfinal, we have Palmeiras of Brazil facing Esperance de Tunis of Tunisia. The match ends 1-1 after extra time, but Palmeiras wins it 5-4 in the penalty shootout, and they move on to the semi-finals. And last but not least, in the quarterfinals, we have Bayern Munich of Germany playing Atletico Nacional of Colombia. Bayern Munich wins it 6-1 in an emphatic victory to embarrass Atletico Nacional, send them packing, and Bayern Munich moves on to the semi-finals. So the semi-finals matchup goes as follows. We have Benfica of Portugal playing Palmeiras of Brazil. What a clash, what a clash. Two Portuguese speaking clubs play each other. And we have Real Madrid of Spain playing Bayern Munich of Germany. This was a matchup we just witnessed in the 2017-18 Champions League semi-final. So it's quite ironic that they are meeting again in the semi-final of this concept tournament. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, guys. I really did do it on purpose. But in the semi-finals, we have Benfica defeating Palmeiras 2-1, and we have Real Madrid losing 0-3 to Bayern Munich. They really should have lost the Champions League tie versus Bayern Munich. So I'm going to give them the justice here, and they go on to the finals. So the finals will be Benfica versus Bayern Munich, and the third place match will be Palmeiras versus Real Madrid. So first, for the third place match, Palmeiras versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid defeats Palmeiras 2-1 to take the bronze medal. And for the grand finals, guys, the grand finals, wait for it. Wait for it. Benfica is in a final, guys. Remember, Benfica is in a final. Wow, wow. Those of you guys who know your history will know what I'm talking about. But Benfica defeats Bayern Munich 3-2. Benfica breaks the curse of Bela Gutmann after losing 8 straight European Cup finals since 1962. Guys, do you think this curse can get broken very, very soon? I don't think so. There's still 44 more years to serve in the curse, so Benfica will have to wait until 2062 before they can win another European or major tournament finals. But in this concept video, Benfica does win it. So congratulations to Benfica for winning the first ever 32 team club World Cup. You deserve it. You really deserve it, Benfica. You really deserve it. So guys, Round of applause for Benfica. So as I just said, Benfica champions, runners-up Bayern Munich, third place team Real Madrid, fourth place Palmyra. The golden ball or the best player of the tournament goes to Eduardo Salvia of Benfica. Golden boot goes to Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich. Golden glove goes to Keylor Navas of Real Madrid, and the best young player goes to Theo Hernandez of Real Madrid. So guys, now for the team of the tournament. We have Miguel Borja of Palmeiras, Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich, Cristiano Ronaldo of Real Madrid, Eduardo Salvio of Benfica, Andrea Zivkovic of Benfica. We have Anes Benhatira from Esperance de Tunis, Lucas Lima of Palmeiras, Theo Hernandez from Real Madrid, Ruben Diaz of Benfica, Joshua Kimmich of Bayern Munich, and in goal we have Keylor Navas. So guys, that brings you to an end of another concept video, 2018 World Cup club version. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also guys, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, as I said earlier. And until next time, peace out, Rich Squad.